Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Great to see you. It has been a while since I have made a video from my cave here at work. This is one of the little rooms that I used to make videos in all the time. It's so funny. I was looking back at all of my videos that I have on YouTube, and a lot of them were from this room. It's really interesting. But in any case, today I just wanted to talk with you guys about habits. And we've talked about this before, but one of the things I was thinking about this morning as I was thinking about what to talk about is, our habits define us, whether they're good or bad, right? And so what habits, even in just the last, this is day 10 of this group, even in just the last 10 days, what habits are you laying down that are going to define you? And one of the things I thought about was this, right? Drinking water, especially in the morning, is a habit. Okay, so waking up and first thing you do is drink cold water or lukewarm water, whatever kind of water you drink, that's a habit. Waking up and brushing your teeth, that's a habit. Waking up and eating, a bagel is a habit. Okay, so what habits are defining you? And what good habits can you look to and say, wow, that really has become part of me. That's something I do now without even thinking. And that is the key to our success. So water in the morning, workouts, pushing play without even thinking about it, just checking your workout calendar and saying, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do today. Boom, right? That's a habit. It's not easy to do every day, but it is a habit. Drinking your shake, blending it up and taking it with you, or drinking it at home, thinking about what you're going to eat the night before, for the next day, that's also a habit. So meal planning. And then when you think about bad habits, like drinking soda, mindless munching, the extra things that we do that don't serve us well. So there are a lot of bad habits they're easy to form. So sitting on the couch, or just working out in the morning and then sitting on your butt all day long, right? That's a habit, and that's not gonna really ultimately do you any favors in the long run. Because if you just do a 30-minute workout and then don't do anything else, just are very sedentary the rest of the day, that is also, you're not doing that much better than the majority of the population. So taking breaks, if you have a sitting job, taking breaks where you do get up and move around, or, a standing desk, or, just running up and down the stairs a couple times each day, as opposed to taking the elevator or parking a little further away from the store, whatever it happens to be. Putting down habits that are going to create the life and the body, the nutrition, the fitness that you want is so key to your success. Reading labels. Is that something you've started to do? Now, with this program in particular, we do encourage you to use whole foods, right? Natural foods in their most natural state. So there shouldn't be a ton of labels, but there's your peanut butter, right? Of course. There are certain things that you're going to need to look at the label and say, is this something that I should be eating? Even tortillas or breads. If you're using whole grain or sprouted grain breads, you still need to read the labels and look for those sneaky ingredients, the sneaky sugars, the hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, which I will talk about it another day. If you didn't see my video last week in Clean Eating about oils, they're pretty scary. The non-healthy ones anyway. So really taking the time to look at what you're eating and what is going into your body, because that ultimately, once you get to a point where you maybe don't have that much more weight to lose, or you find you're not losing weight at the rate that you were before, then it's time to dial it in, right? And need to look at some of these sneaky things that might be either bad habits kind of sneaking back in, or little things that we're doing that you might not realize are creating inflammation or creating stress in your body, and that's going to ultimately not allow you to get to where you want to be. So also making sure you're getting plenty of sleep, controlling your stress. All of these things are habits, right? They just define us. So I hope I'm not rambling too much this morning. You know, after a night of being at work, sometimes I'm not the most coherent, but it was just one of those things that I was sort of like struck by as I was thinking about it this morning, is that truly speaking, our habits do define us. And think about what habits you are laying down that are going to be either serving you or working against you. And if I'd love to hear one or two, or however many you want to share down below. I'd love to hear a habit that you have established that you find now is a part of you and that is serving you well. All right, you guys, have a great Wednesday. We'll talk again tomorrow. Bye-bye.